mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
All right, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. Guess I'm here by myself. Everybody,
I'm here.
How's everybody doing? So where are you?
I am in the building. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah. I hear your voice. I don't see you.
Yeah, but this is on Mama Dot. I might be coming in now.
What just happened? We were fine.
We ran the test.
What the hell is this?
I have no idea.
Mama Dad, you are
Yeah.
fired. What's going on?
What
He was just there.
is going on?
Guys,
What in the is happening here?
Okay, where's your picture?
What in the is happening here?
I see you here. You're here.
well, as we deal with this, how's everybody doing? We had that. We were good from pre-production. We were straight. I'm the one that's not there. I'm in a whole different state, and I'm ready to rock. I don't know about them. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. How's everybody doing? Alejandro is fired. Okay. It is Mercury retrograde. I think that did start today, as a matter of fact.
It started today. Ain't that something? Do we
That is
cut it
something.
and come back, or how?
No, I gotta figure it out.
We should be good. Come on. Let's just get the other camera going, and we good. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Hope you guys had a great weekend. We are preparing for our trip to the ATL for the gathering of the Masters. We will be out there Friday to Sunday.
Friday to Monday.
Friday to Monday. Excited to see everybody who is making a trip. I'm talking about for the people that's going to see us. They're not going to see us on Monday.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
fact.
You're not even on the screen and you interrupting. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you get on screen if you're going to interrupt me. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to everybody who's going to be there. Shouts out to everybody who is streaming the show live. Can't wait to meet you guys face to face for people who's going to be there. It's going to be a good time. As Mama Dad gets the video up and going for that. Miami in the place was good. Fort Worth, Texas was good. Thank you guys for joining us. Somebody said that job got outsourced by a migrant. Sure did. Sure did. All I see is us. Yeah, listen, he was like, we were in pre-production. Here's the thing. As the music was going, I had to run for it because I had something to deal with in the house, with the kid and my lady. So I had something to deal with. So I thought I was late. So I got here. I'm ready. No doubt on the screen. What's good with that? What is up?
Okay. Somebody's back.
But we're here. We're here. Hey! There you go.
All right, now let's see if we can split us.
Hey! We're back. Hey, we are back. We are back.
Mama Dot
Thank
was
you guys for-
sweating over there.
Yeah, pressure. You look better. Wait, did she do something? Is this a different camera?
It's a different camera, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have multiple camera angles, so we had to make an adjustment.
Yeah, I'm just like, time out. You look cleaner over here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she got a different camera up and running. All right, so you know what? Shouts out to you, Mama Dad.
Yeah. Let's give Mama Dot a little bit of credit
Shouts out to you.
for the, sweating it out, figuring it out,
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
Not much. Yo, guys, so this was a big weekend for me. Huge weekend. Because we took Noble to get his first haircut.
So what I'm talking about.
It wasn't a full Caesar, but we had to cut it down a little bit. His hair was very, very long, and then he was getting to the point where he wasn't letting his mother do his hair. So we were just like, listen, it's over for this. You're 4 years old now.
Yep. It's about
It's
that
over.
time.
About that time.
I mean, the
So we
braids
took
was
him-
cute. That was cute. But,
Yeah, and
you
you know
know.
what? I'm actually glad because he gets mistaken for a girl a lot outside.
Gotcha.
Even though he's wearing all boys' clothes. But because his hair is so long and, so.
And then as new parents, you're trying to hold on to the youngness and the cuteness.
Yeah.
And he's growing into his own now.
Yeah.
So now
yeah.
when daddy go to the barber shop,
Yeah.
daddy takes him to the barber shop.
Yeah, it's time.
Everybody get lined up real nice.
It's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yes. Yeah, he's 4, guys. He is 4 years old. And he is getting crazy by the day. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys can hear him in the background right now, but he's losing his mind.
Yeah, we hear him in the background.
He's losing his mind right now. Because, it's just like that. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. How's your weekend, Pops?
Weekend was great. Just finishing touches on things in preparation for Atlanta. It's gonna be an amazing event. My aunt's birthday is on the Lions Gate, but when we touch down in the ATL, my actual family is gonna get together. We're gonna start it off with family.
Yeah,
You know what I
dope.
mean? So Friday night, we're gonna start it off with family, and then we're gonna get into our conscious community family, and then on Sunday, we're gonna get into our UX90 family. And so it's a family affair all the way around. I'm super duper excited to cram all of that into a weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tired. I already know I'm gonna be tired. And here's the thing: I usually have like a really low social battery. So if you guys see me and I'm tired, it's just because I'm meeting a lot of people. But I'm
Nope.
not gonna do that.
No excuse.
Oh God, man!
You're gonna have to be on fleek.
Hey.
Be on fleek, because
On-
I'm gonna be on fleek,
on-
and I'm the one.
On fleek. What
Yeah.
year is it?
Yeah, well, Now,
What was that? Oh,
yeah,
08?
don't get into my lingo, Malcolm. Yeah.
Goodness, what year is it?
Now, today is a national holiday. It is
okay.
Wade in the Water Day. Sing it with me.
Me. Fade in the water.
Fade in the water.
Fade in the water. Yes.
Fade in the water.
Yeah.
Fade in the water now. Fade in the water. So in Montgomery, Alabama, 1 year ago, I believe it was Montgomery, Alabama, the brawl took place. The famous brawl.
I totally
where
forgot about that. Yeah.
Homie threw his hat up,
Yeah.
and it was on and popping.
Yeah.
And as he was being outnumbered, another brother on a ship, on a boat, said, nah, son.
Yeah.
Swam, alligators, snakes, fish, sharks, whatever. Swam to the shore and helped put the beats on. You know what I mean? And then there was a scene where a white lady tried to pull the white lady card, and homie grabbed the chair and said, not today.
Yeah, that was epic.
So the
That was
fade in
epic.
the water took place, and now when you go to work on these days, you might even have to carry a chair with you in honor. And your boss like, well, why are you bringing a chair? I don't know, sir. You tell me why I'm bringing a chair. You know what I'm saying? You tell me. You
Do
know,
I
and
need
so-
this, sir?
Yeah, do I need this today? I'm leaving early.
Yeah.
And nobody better not say nothing. Chill. Just, hey, John, let him go. It's a holiday. They get upset on days like today. Don't rattle them. You know?
Yep.
Absolutely.
What was I gonna say also? Oh, yo, I had a proud moment personally today. So, yeah, personally. So I went to the gym today, and I hit 205 for five reps on a bench.
205. Come on, I used to do that easy.
Yeah, here's the thing. I hurt my shoulder, and I haven't like really pushed it in a while. So I felt good about that. You know what I mean? I was walking back home with a different type of, wish your nigga would today. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel
Check
good
you
about
out. Check you out. Check Malcolm out.
it. I feel good about that. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I'm getting back. I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back
You're going
to
to
it.
need it with all them damn boxes that you're going to be lifting in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm down. We're going to it. We're going to do what we have to do out there. So let's take a quick roll call, and then we're going to get started.
Let's do that.
All right. So I saw, who did I see in the building?
Yo, these shadows is getting fucking crazy, bro. Anyway, Wilmington in the
Wilmington.
building, Brooklyn,
Yeah. I see it.
Houston.
It's good.
Cincinnati,
Austin.
Miami,
ATL was good.
ATL in the building via South Carolina, Vegas. Now
Jacksonville.
remember, the week after, I'm going to Vegas, so I'm busy.
How you gonna do out there, man? You don't do well in the heat, man.
My hotel is air conditioned.
Yeah.
There's 13 restaurants in the hotel. There's a
just not gonna leave
club
the hotel?
in the hotel. Swimming pools in the hotel. Casino in the hotel. And me and Eli have our scooters. And we will be, riding around.
Okay.
And see, Mama Dot and Odyssey, they're going to be... I told them to book me for one event.
Okay.
One, whatever it's going to be. A concert or something, book me for one, and y'all can go for the rest of that. I'm good.
Okay.
Sitting by the pool, sipping margaritas and shit. And me and Eli downstairs gambling. Eli might be like the Rain Man and shit. I don't know. That nigga might
Start counting cards, yeah.
count cards, put that nigga on the table and shit. And that nigga be like, draw cards, Dad. Let's go. So I might walk out there with a shitload of cash.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So real quick before we end up, I see Milwaukee, I see St. Louis, I saw Philly, Orlando, Tampa Bay, Indiana, Trenton, Buffalo, New York. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it all.
Wu-Tang is not in Vegas that week. I think they're off. Mama Dot looked already. Like they're on vacation. August might be like a down month because I definitely would have put Wu on the schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, guys, if you are into the stock market, if you are into, financial news, people's portfolios took a big hit this weekend and today. I think the Japanese market crashed. I don't know why. And here's the thing. I am a complete novice beginner when it comes to the stock market. You go to Earn Your Leisure, and if you don't want to go to Earn Your Leisure because you watch JT the Pocket Watcher, you go to Eli from What Happened to Common Sense. You watch those guys when it comes to your financial news. I just saw the panic from everybody on the timeline today when they were talking about the stock market and fear of recession. They were blaming Kamala and Joe Biden because technically they are still in office while this is going on. So this is at their feet, and you can blame them for this. Apparently, they said this is probably one of the worst crashes in a really long time. I think trillions were wiped from the market. I think 2 trillion was wiped from the market as a result. And from what I understand, the market is usually like it's like a speculative thing. So when people get scared and they start to take their money, everybody else sees that, starts to take their money, and then you kind of have like a race to like the bottom. Everybody's trying to get their money and sell at the same time. So apparently, from what I read, is that because there is a fear of a recession, they're kind of causing a recession. That is, if that's correct, I don't know, but that's the understanding I got from it.
No, I got the same vibe. And for most black folk or so-called black folk, it doesn't affect us. Most. There are people who play the market, who understand the market, and just under the research of doing so, I realized you in the market for the long haul. So if you're in it for the short gains and short moments and you're emotional in those moments, you usually take a beating. Those who understand the market, the algorithms of it, there's the bear market and then there's the other market, and they basically just ride it out because what goes down or what goes up must come down. What goes down eventually makes it back up. But for us, I just like watching from the sideline as people's lives are put in shamble based on something that is out of their control, like a marketplace. You know what I mean? And what it means, but it does have ramifications and effects in other areas. So is it a sign that war is coming? Is it a sign that the transfer of power, you know what I mean? Even though so-called Biden, first of all, where the hell has Biden been?
I saw a video of him, one like he's looking tall. I saw him looking normal height again. And then I saw him walking like with a different swag now because you left and people, he was talking tough. I'm like, you're not tough, you quit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right. Well, I think the coup was in effect and there was a hostile takeover, just my humble opinion, from the Biden administration. And now Kamala is the front woman, or so to say, or the front runner for what could be coming down the pipe. But the transfer of energy, even perception-wise, could have an effect on the market. There's a lot of things that affect the market. And to tag right into that, they said McDonald's has 13 straight losing quarters for the first time, maybe ever. Now, this is McDonald's we're talking about.
Somebody's joining us. Hey, you okay? He's upset. So here's the thing: we were in a recession last year or the year before, and I don't think we ever left it.
Right.
So I'm not sure if. And here's the thing: the media and the financial reporters, they were doing a lot of covering up for Biden because if obviously we're in a recession, he looks bad, and they were doing everything to kind of steer everybody in the wrong way. But I feel like we were in a recession. I think it started last year, if I'm not mistaken. So that kind of makes sense if they're not doing well. And here's the thing: what I've noticed is that we are in a time, and I say I'm not just talking about McDonald's. I'm talking about all legacy corporations where it is actually the changing of the guards. I don't think they could do anything to avoid it.
Yes.
I really don't. I don't think they can do anything to kind of change or innovate their way out of it. I think it's just time for new blood, essentially. Like, think about all of the stores that you grew up on. Stores that I grew up on too are gone.
Blockbuster, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
They closed the Macy's in downtown Brooklyn. Like, that's gone. You get what I'm saying? Like, they just, a lot of these stores, and I'm not sure because there's still people who like going out to shop. So it's not that people don't want to go out and shop anymore. People still want to go out and shop.
They can't afford it.
It's just, I don't know. Macy's not that, I don't know.
Well, McDonald's is always the telltale because that's where people eat at, right? And so they use McDonald's, Walmart, Target as an indicator of poor people's spending. not
Okay.
rich people.
That's fair.
Right?
Fair.
So when
Fair.
poor people are not going out to eat, that is a telltale sign that recession could be coming. And then remember, McDonald's just tried the big $5 menu. You know, they're trying their best to invent or remix the same shit they've been selling you forever, but that didn't work either. So this is in a spiral. People are holding on to the little bit of money they do have. Side note, I actually give Brother Rich credit because he could have charged $300 for this 2-day conference. I've been to conferences 10, 15 years ago that was way more. The fact that he kept it to $111.
But you know, so with that example you just gave of Brother Rich, that is an example of fair business. A lot of these corporations have been price gouging for the past 4 years. Guys, we talking about McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's, a hash brown is like $4, bro.
Yes.
One
hash brown,
is like $4.
$4.29 to be exact.
See? See, that's nuts, right?
Yes.
And it's not like they don't have, like, it's not like materials or supplies are so expensive where they have to do that. They don't. They've been doing that because when they started McDonald's, they started dropping prices to get more people back in. So it's like, y'all could have been doing that the whole time.
That's a great point. And remember this too, Malcolm. The idea of capitalism was not supposed to be corporations run everything. The shareholders are, you know what I'm saying, gang, and the people suffer. The idea of capitalism was supposed to be goods, the middle class people or small businesses, take advantage, and it trickles down to where it comes to the people and everybody is supposed to win. But that's not what's happening now. Corporations, like you said, $4.29 for a goddamn potato means that the corporate greed has moved this thing to a level where nobody is winning. And that's a dangerous thing. And it's a sign of the times. But don't let the right hand confuse you with the left hand, because that new Bitcoin system, you know what I'm saying, when this thing crashes eventually to a point where a new money system is needed, because outside of America, the American dollar is not as strong as it used to be. You have companies abandoning that dollar. What do you think? See, for us, it really don't matter. We moving as we move. But for those who are in power, who are watching their empire crash, who are watching the Roman Empire come to a stall, it's a whole different ballgame. And when people get desperate, you see desperate things, and you begin to see a lot of desperate measures. Yeah.
So that's what's going on. And then we have to look at what's going on with Iran and Israel.
Yes.
Because it's bubbling with them too.
Yes.
And if that happens, guys.
Yes.
And that's the war that has always been kind of bubbling in the background
for years.
And then now, so my friend, he actually had a theory that the Hamas attacks that happened on October 7th of last year, that was when, Israel and so they are saying that, Hamas was funded by Iran. That's what they've been saying. So if it comes out that, that's the truth, or my friend has a theory that was staged to start the war with Iran or something like that, because that kind of gives them reason to kind of, retaliate. But
yes, go ahead.
I think that is what that would be the precipice for World War III, right there.
And that will sell the people on the need for World War III.
Yeah.
They tying up the loose ends to make sure we just uncovered that Iran was behind this, and now and then remember, the election gets suspended. It's a lot of things go on when a war takes place, when we're in wartime.
But this is what I was thinking as well. I feel like this would probably be the first time in the history of this country where a war, I think on both sides would be opposed. Like
That could be a
Republicans, because
sign of the times, of the people.
right, because I see like vets like that have YouTube channels and stuff like that. Like millions of subscribers are completely against what the government is doing. They're completely against war. They just like, yo, like this makes no sense as what's happening. They're actually offended of what's happening. They're actually saying like, yo, y'all are really like playing this, and then these people are military, so they know what's going on. They know
Yeah.
the deal, so they're offended. So that's what I've been seeing. So this wouldn't be as cut and dry as we need to prove to the American people that these people are bad, so we can kind of go in. They would be going in to a conflict. I think being opposed by both sides, Republican and Democrats.
But what's the underlining difference? Now you got this social media thing, right?
Yeah.
Where those military individuals would not have a platform,
Yeah.
right? They would have to speak
Yeah.
on certain radio shows that could be monitored and censored. We are in that moment where, like we said, there are no secrets, and the true feelings of all people is now on display. So the dissatisfaction has probably always been there with war, but the ability to suppress and bring out certain war movies and try to get the patriotism on high has always flooded out or, sort of suppressed the way real people feel. But in this era, there is no more of that. So we see you, we are watching you, we are in totally disagreement with what we're seeing from a humanitarian perspective, a moral, a ethic, and just a humanitarian overall view of this. And now they have to go to war with a different energy, which usually results in something else.
And this is the first time, because with social media, as you just mentioned, with everybody is a part of their own group, LBGT, like Republicans, Democrats, just there's subgroups of subgroups of subgroups now, that everybody is not on one accord, and it's impossible for everybody to be on one accord. That's why there were people in the Democratic Party who, on its own, if something quote unquote anti-Semitic was to happen, they're easily able to fall in line under that banner. Right? Even if they weren't themselves Jewish, right?
Yes.
But then when this whole Israel conflict happened, and then you start to see like their brains starting to short circuit, just like mine did just now, because they're unable. They're going, wait, time out. They're Israeli, but they're doing a genocide right now, and then I'm supposed to be against genocide because I am.
Yes.
They didn't know who to take, so it's like you eat yourself, and that's what all of these groups have been eating themselves. And in their effort to cause chaos, it's so much chaos they can't even really get their plan in motion without it being backlash that they probably weren't even anticipating.
Well, that's why it's a great time to be alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you are in pursuit of truth, truth is everywhere now, more so than ever before. And so it is a great time to be alive, so you could see what's really been going on, what has always been going on, and you're watching the big bad wolf, like you said, eat itself.
Yeah.
In real time, and it's nothing they can do about it because it helped create this environment. You can't have the technological advances and give people an opportunity to grow on that end and still suppress information. It don't work that way. Right. You know what I mean? And you can't say we're gonna monetize a system, but you give the keys to how to monetize through Bitcoin and other ways, and other people find loopholes in the system where they can eliminate the IRS. When you open up Pandora's box, understand what goes on with that, and I believe it's all coming to a head now. Economics, political, social, war, everything in one gumbo and I'm here for the shits.
I'm here for it too, man. Just pay attention, you guys. Like really, really pay attention. And it's gonna be funny because like you're gonna, when something happens to you and then you step back a couple months, a couple years later, and you realize like wasn't that big of a deal. You're gonna watch everything that's been happening. You're gonna watch, especially politically, entertainment wise, stuff that made you like really it took over your life, and then realize like none of that mattered.
Yep.
None of it mattered. None of it moved the needle at all.
Yep.
And you're gonna realize what truly does. So
And you're gonna realize the true purpose of all of it is to just keep you distracted while something else is going on.
Yep.
And so when you see the play, right? Because remember, things happen now, and we don't have to wait 10, 15 years to get a redacted report on. We're watching the play. And those of us who are just a little bit intelligent, all we do is go to the beginning of the play. Why did this happen? Right after that happened, that happened. Oh, so now we start to realize the way the game is played, not just being cannon fodder for the game. You know what I mean? We get to see all, and then when I see the game coming, when I see a grifter coming my way, Malcolm, and they starting out with the grift, I'm so far ahead of it now, I get it. Where back in the days, you get caught into it, by the time you realize it's a grift, it's too late, it's over.
I was explaining to somebody that we come across, or like I know for me, I'll come across like a hater because when a wave is happening, I'll stand still.
Right.
And when I'm not going against it, I'm not going with it. I'll just stand still
and analyze it,
and then just watch it, and then you just go like, "Oh, all right, no,
Right.
I'm not, no,
right? I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe
yeah,
ish.
no."
And so
no.
you're wanting me to emote my energy so I can feed into it. And I'm going, wait, whoa. And then you start going, oh, he said that, but he did that happened. And then you see it coming. And then there are those who are in the moment. It's an emotional thing for them to see Kamala Harris, who's black now, all of a sudden. You know, I just watched a whole bunch of videos of her being announced in Senate as the first Indian American, and she hit the stage laughing and smiling. So, but now she's black.
Yeah.
And so the emotion that comes with that will get you in arguments with people who will dismiss anything she said prior, dismiss anything she's done prior, and go, you're a hater. She's black. You know?
And
thank you so much.
What they calling everybody? They calling you a low information or a low, I think a low information voter, something like that. Basically, calling you stupid for belief. They coming up with new terms, and I'm not gonna lie. Whoever has that job to create these spins, bravo.
Yeah, great job.
Like, bro, I have no idea how you do what you do, but
double
bravo.
haters. The new term is you're a double hater. I'm not voting for either candidate. Now I'm a double hater.
Yo, they the way they come up with these terms and these, bravo. You guys are good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get to some more stuff.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Speaking of war and stuff like that, I thought this was funny. So the Army says that they paid The Rock $11 million for a promotional deal with the UFL, which apparently did not lead to a single recruit. And apparently, based on their tracking, based on their tracking, 38 recruits actually ended up delisting instead. So the Army is seeking a refund of $6 million.
Wait. You paid me. Did The Rock run the commercials?
So I think I saw a campaign at one of the UFL games where she had like Army and stuff out there, but I think he was supposed to post like once a month or something like that. He didn't, and they want their money.
Okay,
and they're gonna get their money.
He didn't fulfill his contract.
Yeah.
Your job is to post and reach that quota. Now, again, those commercials are not as effective as they was 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You used to see them commercials, nigga running through the mud, shit. You be like, I'm just home doing nothing, man. I need to do that.
And then you know what else too? Because like Avery, she was showing me a lot of people in the military now. They be on their TikToks and on social media talking about like what life is like.
Yes.
Get ready with me as I go. Get ready for work and stuff like that. And they make it look terrible. So it's just kind of like, why would I even like? At first, they could trick teens. They could trick you
easy
into. Like, yeah, man, we're going to pay for your school. Yeah, man, come. Yeah, man, we're going to do this. Yeah, you could be in a Navy SEAL and you're going to be in a ship somewhere. You're not going to be in a SEAL.
You're going to be in a ship cleaning up shit, literally.
Exactly. So now they have, again, so much more access to where I can see what I'm about to do before I get there. I'm good.
And I'm good. I'm good on that. Because you used to go into them office, you see them in them clean suits. Come on, sit in, brother. What you doing with your life, man? We're going to pay for your college. Man, you're going to see the world, man. You be like, man, yeah. Then your ass in there, mess hall, cleaning up, mopping and shit. Shut up, you bitch of shit. You crying and shit. Because you done signed up. It's too late now. People in the South, them white trailer park people was good on that. Get out and be something with yourself, Johnny. And so, but now because you get to see it for what it's worth before you engage, I'm good on that. So that was a loss from the Army's perspective from the beginning, and then The Rock didn't do his job.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
I thought that was funny. All right. So in other news, the Argentinian government, they plan to use AI to predict future crimes.
So Minority Report.
Yeah, I was like, I saw this movie already.
I saw it.
And this is not good. It's not good at all. So hold on, I'm gonna find. Matter of fact, let me pull up the article on this computer.
Yep, Minority Report was like, you getting ready to do some shit. And so they just gonna be going by picking up niggas like every 20 minutes. Because the nigga always got some shit on his mind. They're like, you know what? I should just run into that 7-Eleven right now and empty that bitch out. So yeah, how that's gonna work. Now you're gonna get ultra intelligent and go inside my mind and tell me what I was going to do? Shit.
Yeah, so this is according to The Guardian. It says Argentina's security forces have announced plans to use artificial intelligence to predict future crimes in a move that experts warned could threaten citizens' rights. You think? The country's far-right president, Javier Milei, I think, this week created the Artificial Intelligence Applied to Security Unit, that's what mouthful pause, which the legislation says will use machine learning algorithms to analyze historical crime data to predict future crimes. It is also expected to deploy facial recognition software to identify wanted persons, patrol social media, and analyze real-time security camera footage to detect suspicious activities. AKA, your rights, Argentinians, it's over.
Well, our rights here in America have been gone. But that's another show for another day. Now, if I'm online searching where to get rope at, how to kill my wife and get away with it, and how to buy the right acid to dissolve the body, and how, if I do go to court, how to not fold, then algorithm should go, I think y'all should go pick this nigga, because something is going on with this nigga. Now, in that sense, bring me in, question me, but I still didn't commit the crime. You know what I mean? So, so if you're talking about using data that suggests, they doing that now. That's how when you do some shit, they just go to your damn phone and to your Google searches. I don't know what niggas be thinking about.
I was thinking that, because you was saying those Google searches, but people get caught, and that's really what they look up, like how to murder
Yes.
somebody not get away with it. I'm like, yo, are you serious?
That means you didn't think that through from the beginning.
At all.
You're not supposed to kill somebody and then go, damn, it's blood everywhere. Fuck. First thing I gotta do is go get a saw. Yeah. And then you go to Home Depot and they see you walking around. How much for that saw? Can it cut through bone? Not bone, but like really tough, like wood and stuff. It does cuts through that. All right, let me get some of these bags right here. Like these are non-leakage, right? Like if I tie them up real good. All right. Yeah, then your ass is going to jail.
Yeah.
You know you're filmed everywhere you go with everything you do.
That's just true too.
Yeah. So from that aspect, I am not surprised. But if you just gonna be running up on me, telling me what's in my head movies, and then what are you arresting me for? Premeditated? Something?
Yeah, that's like premeditated. Yeah.
That's premeditated? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
What you in here for, son? Son, I was thinking about doing something, son. Son.
Yeah.
Gonna be here for that make no sense.
Speaking of facial recognition, I heard NFL stadiums are about to use those in their stadiums as well.
In every stadium now.
Yeah.
The NFL is using facial recognition, probably this season coming up, in every stadium, and they're gonna be scanned. But what does that mean if I got a warrant for my arrest for some shit? I'm just here enjoying the game. What does that mean now? Now you gonna pick me up when I leave the stadium? See that movie M. Night Shyamalan is coming out called Trapped. And it's a movie about they staging this whole event. They got the whole place surrounded to corner him, and they're using facial recognition. He ducking and dodging. Come on, it's crazy. My child support. Now I can't use my ticket. I go put my ticket in, bling, nah, because you owe child support. What the hell that got to do with the game, sir? So where do they draw the line on all this? And does my wife have access to the facial? Can she go to a database and see me at the game with my sneaky link? I think the game is a safe place. It's 80,000 people here. No. Where do you draw the line on this?
Yeah. They're not gonna draw the line. They just gonna keep going, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have privacy at all. This is crazy.
Somebody said it's called Evolve. I work at SoFi. Thank you for that information.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. See, we got people on the inside.
Well, every person is filmed 75 times a day anyway. So you just kind of realize, if you think you on some enemy of the state shit, you got another thing coming, bro. Like, I seen the movie, great movie. If you ain't got the aluminum foil on your head and you underground with no phones, no nothing, and you're using transistor radios, dude, they know where you are. They know what you like. They know what you into. They know your kids. They know what school they go to. You are no longer a threat. So miss me with coming on here, poking out your chest, talking about you taking down the government. Stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. All right. So with that being said, is it time for commercial?
It is.
Mama Doc
We'll be
said
right
it is.
back, everybody.
We shall return.
Right.
Welcome to Turn a New Leaf, where we believe in the power of nature to heal and transform. In a world filled with synthetic solutions, we offer a different path. A path rooted in ancient wisdom. Just as every leaf in nature has the potential to change and grow, so too do we have that potential and power to transform our lives. Our mission is simple: empowering individuals to reclaim control of their health. Behind every product is our team that is dedicated and committed to harnessing the power of nature to provide you with safe, effective solutions. So whether you're looking to support your immune system, improve your digestion, lose weight, or simply enhance your overall well-being, we have something for you. So take the first step on your journey to optimal health. Visit our website today and start turning a new leaf with Turn a New Leaf, nature's solution for a healthier, happier you. See you on the other side of health.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending infinite thanks to your higher selves, your legions of angels, your ancestors, your spirit animals, and divine source itself for allowing us to continuously connect in this time and space. I am so grateful to be a beautiful vessel to assist you on your journey and help facilitate healing. Be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, where you can view my blogs, exclusive videos, and schedule all of your services. I can also be reached at 786-828-8722. Be sure to also view my YouTube channel, where I have hundreds of videos for you on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much, wealthy family, and until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
And we're back.
Yes.
What's
Thank you, Mr.
good?
Darius, for your continued support.
Thank you, everybody who donated super chat. Jay Nightmare, I think that was you. Thank you, bruh. Appreciate you, Mr. Darius, as well. Thank you.
Yes. Much appreciated.
Wait, she has a message. Hello, wealthy family. Join me on 8/8 Lionsgate for group meditation and chakra tune-up. Visit her website for further information. AscendingInfiniteGoddess.com.
Yes. And we will be coming on at 8:08 on Thursday.
We'll try.
Alejandro has everything in order.
We'll try.
Right? On the Lionsgate, come on in and get up some of that energy, that infinite power. And this is for Ascending Infinite Goddess. This is her moment with these 8s in there. And so abundantly create the world that you want to create. That's what it boils down to. And then we'll spearhead that into coming to Atlanta for a monumental weekend. Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get to some more stuff.
Yep.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I wanted to talk about, I saw this clip that was going viral the other day. It was a family in the hospital. I saw somebody trying to administer some CPR, and the hospital staff looked like they couldn't be bothered. And then people were saying that they were trying to kill the kid for his organs. And then I started hearing conflicting reports that he was considered brain dead. And then my friend who works at the hospital said once that's the case, they don't administer CPR or anything like that. And he was breathing on a tube, but once they considered brain dead, they're considered dead. And the family was not trying to hear that. So that's the kind of conflicting reports that we're seeing. The kid's name was Terrence Howard. He was a walk-on football player. I think he went to Alabama. And then he transferred to an HBCU. He got killed because he got into a car accident. He stepped out to check on the other car. then got hit by another car.
Yes.
And was, yeah.
And it's, first of all, I want to send out the condolences to the family. That is a traumatizing event to, have that happen to your child, and you are trying your best to get the medical care that you feel that the child needs. Now, once you do go brain dead, if that was the case, it is a wrap. However, I want to say this. Organ stealing is not as uncommon as you think it is. On your driver's license, if you signed up for that, you know what I mean, to have your organs given to somebody else, a lot of times you become par for the course, because we could save 7 lives at the expense of yours. And so I don't know all of the details. I got a little emotional because it was a mother pumping her son, saying, come on, baby, you got this, you got this, you got this. And then for them to film it and to suggest that the hospital was creating or committing a crime was a very, very emotional situation. But as you say, if you talk to anybody that works at a hospital, once the brain goes, the mind cannot live without, you know what that is. Mm-hmm. So if the brain is out, now, however, it doesn't mean that they should already be, planning to line him up unless it's on his license. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're sitting there watching your child. You don't even have closure rights to the situation. And so it's a tough situation. You telling me my son can't make it, I believe he can. However, if the brain, and I don't know, so don't quote me, if the brain is gone, in most cases, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Give me 7 days, if that, to kind of see if I'm in Inception and I'm 7 levels down on a mission about to come back up. But once that brain goes,
Yeah, and I can see a family just not being able to accept that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Especially if you don't, they might not know what brain dead means. They might think coma. Like, they might think,
right.
They might not understand like what that means. So I just know that he's not dead. You didn't say he was dead. He's still breathing, even though from a machine. I still I have some hope. You get what I'm saying? And that's
right.
what.
And then in an emotional state at the same time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the way it came across as if they were sitting there, this man is breathing on his own. He's just not conscious.
Right.
And y'all saying, well, we just gonna wait for him to die so we can get his organs to move on. And then you see the family trying to bring him alive, and it looked crazy.
It did. It did.
It looked chaotic.
Fully bothered me. It definitely did. But
I agree with C. Diggs. Give the family some time. Be professional. Allow them to grieve. But grieving don't mean you in there pumping this man's chest. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Yeah. So condolences, though, absolutely.
Deeply condolences to his family, what they had to go through, and yes, absolutely.
All right. So hit the button. Hit the button.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So hold on, who sent me this? Want to shout you out? Teddy Buckshot on Twitter. Shouts out to you. He sent me this that. Apparently, the DNC is offering like influencers $20,000 and flights and hotels to attend the convention from August 18th to the 24th in Chicago. And
damn, I'm gonna be in Vegas that week.
Yeah,
I'd go get that money.
Yeah,
I'm an influencer. I got some followers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 20 racks, a hotel.
Yo, how much are influencers influencing votes these days? Like, what do you think is the
influence is everything, Malcolm. It always has been. The only difference is now The little guy has the ability to influence. Remember, all we had is TV, movies, and radio. And they paid people for campaigns to influence, and your celebrities, right? Your celebrities, your actors, always the biggest. But if I demonstrate my worth because I got 300,000, subscribers who follow me and listen to me, I have a little piece of the power. The pie has been split into multiple pieces now. And yeah, I will be in the crowd right now with my Democratic hat on, Kamala for president, clapping up in that audience for 20 racks. You goddamn right I would. I wouldn't care what y'all thought about me. 20 racks, a hotel, flight, everything, meet up with other influencers, exchange my cards, or we can all get together a little later, Hell yeah. I'm going to be in Vegas, probably losing $2,000. Shit.
Yeah.
So if you have an opportunity, go get that money. I won't judge you. Go get that money.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, that's, I think both sides do that. Like, why wouldn't you if you have it?
You know
what I'm saying?
So now, are there going to be stipulations with the $20,000?
They probably have a certain amount of posts. They probably have.
Do I got to do all that shit, or do I just need to show up with my Kamala is black hat for president?
You gotta post that. They're gonna give you all the talking points to use. You
on
better use those talking.
Yeah,
on your podcast,
your
Instagram, your Twitter, all that stuff.
Well,
you better say the right things.
I'm gonna say all the right things. And if Trump team is listening, if y'all add 40 to the mix, I will be on this platform right here with a MAGA hat on. $40,000? Shit. I'm in.
I was about to say something else. Oh, did you see how everybody, I don't know what this came from, but everybody is calling DJ Vance or JD Vance Trump's VP pick.
Weird.
Everybody just calling weird. Yeah. That's weird. Like, right?
But did you see all of the news anchors all on code? They're all saying the same thing. That's how you know, that's how you change perspective. That's the way Inception works. They're all saying the same thing. Vance is kind of weird. Oh, he's weird. I don't know if you noticed, but Vance is weird. Let's talk at 3 o'clock about the weirdness. And it's like, come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah. And then, what's always entertaining to me when people like clip those together? How everybody just throws their sauce on it. Like, and people you think that are original, right? Like they would be Whoopi Goldberg, this person. People you think have their own styles and platform. Like, no. You guys get your talking points in the same place.
Same place.
Same
3 outlets run all news outlets around the world. Take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
And we know the CIA runs media. We know this. This is not a speculation. This is not an allege. It is what it is.
I'm hearing that somebody who worked with Obama on his campaign, so he's a Democratic, I don't think he's the campaign advisor. He's somebody who works in kind of that field. He said that from what he understands, Trump is still winning over Kamala.
Well, what Trump has in his back pocket is fear of a black planet. Right? Even though she may not be black, the fear of it, right? Of you reliving that 8 years of when Obama was in office, right? Just the thought of a woman now, no disrespect, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It moves this somewhere else. And so you may get a bunch of trailer park white folk who never voted before who go, you've given me no choice.
Right.
I'm not going to vote for a black woman ever, or a woman who looked black. She could be a sand nigga. I don't care. She looks close enough to be black.
Yeah.
I won't do it no matter what. My great ancestors will be turning over in their grave, the slave owners that they were. Can't do it. So that's what this represents. And so he may bank in on that. Forget the hoopla that you're seeing. You know, oh yeah, we're Kamala, the most qualified. It's people going,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Nigger. And a nigger from the east too. This is an eastern nigger. This is an intelligent nigger. This nigga knows technology and, you know, what if the Indian people decide to get up in you know, and feel that they can take the country now? Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. So I would say Trump may be in a good place for that, you know?
Okay. All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yo, I'm hearing Snoop is getting paid $500,000 per day at the Olympics. I'd be out there doing the same thing, man.
You goddamn right. If that's true, take
Lord.
back everything I said about Snoop a week ago. I'm like, why are they
Jeez.
giving him the torch for $500,000? I'd be out there like this. God bless America.
Yo, speaking of the Olympics, our girl, she came in second. Sha'Carri.
Oh, but there was some technical. I'm not making excuses.
But
But remember, when she lost, I said, okay, cool. But at the rate she lost by 3 bodies, I said something. I just said it to myself. Something ain't right there. Come to find out, her and the Jamaican girl.
Yeah, Sharon.
We're trying to enter into the arena, and they made them walk around allegedly to a whole nother spot. They missed their normal warm-up time, and
it was raining.
And it was raining, and the Jamaican girl just withdrew. She said, "Nah, I'm good." And when I heard it was raining, and Carrie didn't get to go through her regular, because these are creatures of habit, her regular routine, I wasn't as mad as I normally would be. And
if you looked at her start, she didn't look like she started off.
Yeah, she
really
came out the
strong
gate.
either.
And guys, this is 10 seconds. This is not like a basketball game. Even though it's one game, I got 40 minutes. We got a halftime. Come on, let's get it together. Let's get them rebounds. This is 10 seconds. So if any point of that 10 seconds is wrong, it's over. There is no, even in the 200 meter, she might have been able to catch girlfriend. You know what I mean? 200, because you know, you get that second win. Dude, it's 100 meters, bro. It's a wrap. So if you do one little, it's over.
And then in the men's, Noah Lyles, I think his name is, he won the 100 meter.
He beat those Jamaicans. Them Jamaicans is pissed.
Oh yeah,
they are pissed. So,
but you see how close that was at the finish line,
dude. That was close, and that's why you always fight all the way through.
Yo, they showed how the last place winner of this race was faster than the first place winner of like 1980 something.
Yeah,
like how fast these guys are getting now is crazy.
It's a micro of a microsecond is what we're talking about. You know?
Yeah.
So and then, shout out him.
And Noah Lyles, like a lot of people don't like him because he's kind of arrogant. He was the one that was talking about the NBA, like, y'all world champions of what? You know what I'm saying? Of America. So a lot of people, even here in America, were hating on him.
But he got the gold.
Got the gold. And I think we're tied with China right now. We have more medals than China, but I think we're tied with golds with China right now.
And that's not a good thing for China. China don't like that shit. They don't play that shit. What is this, you?
So are you talking in a German accent?
I am talking in the German accent. I always get my accents confused.
Yeah.
But what is this? Do black people win race? Someone will
Nah.
die. Someone will die.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Something else happened at the Olympics. I forget what it was.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to Snoop for a minute.
Go ahead.
Again, Snoop, mark my words, is getting ready to run for office. Mark my words. This is all in a renewal of his image from a gangbanger, dude who beat a murder trial, all that shit. He's back with Martha Stewart. They were out on, he's cleaning up. Once you hold the torch for America, they have a new assignment for you, Malcolm. They can use him for other shit they couldn't use him for before, because we've accepted that this is what that is. So look for Snoop to run for office in the next couple of years. He'll run. And he'll win.
Allegedly.
That's my opinion. Mayor of Compton. Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
I mean, he's from Long Beach, but I would just stay famous, man. Like, why would you want to run for office?
No, Malcolm, how many Illuminati courses have you been through? Huh?
True that.
How many Illuminati seminars?
I'm still in the 101.
Have I taken you to?
I'm
Once
taking
you
my
this
electives
famous,
right now.
you don't belong to yourself now. You belong to us.
Okay.
Right? Or do you want one of them Diddy tapes to leak with you doing something on it that you're not too proud of? Huh? All right.
Yeah.
Your assignment has changed. As you look on the board of people we have working, you're going for office now because we think you can win. They fell for you holding the torch for America. Crip,
Sure.
gangbanger, killer, weed seller, drug trafficker, rapper. Yes? Now, the icon of America, the quintessential voice of the world. You go, Snoop. And 500,000 a day?
Yeah.
I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there.
All right. Okay. Did you guys hear about Kehlani, the singer?
No, who's that?
So she's a singer. I actually really enjoy her music, but she had a baby a few years ago, right? And people were kind of thrown because she presents herself as, I think, lesbian or bisexual. So when she had a baby, everybody was like, and then the dude she had a baby with, she was saying that was like her gay best friend, that they just had a baby.
Oh, okay. One of those situations.
Right. Cool. So apparently he's trying to take her for court for full custody of their child because apparently he says she is allegedly in a sex cult and the leader of said cult has a lot of cases on him and he's afraid for his daughter's well-being. And that he's actually not gay or bisexual. That was just to save her image because she presents her way to that community.
So for record sales and all of that stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. What kind of music does she put out?
R&B.
Okay.
Or pop R&B.
So she has songs that I heard that I didn't know was her.
Probably, yes. You know what's crazy too? So she got discovered by Nick Cannon, right? And she said that when she was like a teen, like she was like living at Nick Cannon's house, he like took her under the wing. I always found that odd. My shoulder is a little sore, but don't. I was benching today. You heard me, but don't.
Well, again, Malcolm, I don't watch Tisa Tells because I just can't. She was interviewing the publicist, Rihanna's old publicist.
Oh,
and he had a lot to say.
Really?
You know what I mean? A lot to say, about Jay-Z hooking up with Rihanna underaged.
Alleged hit the button.
Allegedly.
So it's a lot going on. It's almost like when you come into that industry when you're young, that's how they sell you, And when they get finished, they pass you to somebody else to kind of keep that energy going, you know?
Got you. Okay.
So I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting story. But what I would also say too about Kaylani, she just did a tiny desk, right?
Okay.
And on a tiny desk, she said like free Palestine, free Hawaii, like she said free all those places. So the timing of this is a little interesting as well.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the small angles, guys. Look at the small angles.
Side note, the Locks tiny desks look pretty good.
You know, I can't get into those tiny desk performances. Like I try, but I just, you know, it's cool.
I think SWV had a good one. Some of them are good, and some of them I'm like, what's the point? I be wanting to know what the point is. You know.
Me too. And I liked his thing. I appreciate the tiny desk when it was artists that you didn't really hear about. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like the lower key artists that could perform publicly in a small setting. Like I like that type of stuff. Yeah. But they just getting, you know, big artists that the internet is going, you should get them on, and they're going, all right, bet, let's get them on. Like I don't know the point. Just me. Let's get to some more stuff.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So I'm hearing Byron Allen is trying to get some money together to buy Paramount. Now, this is probably the only black billionaire I've ever heard of who keeps trying to spend money and nobody wants his money.
Nobody wants this black man's money.
Nobody wants. He's been trying to buy BT, Paramount. He's been trying to buy everything, and they just don't want to sell. So
what's that about, Malcolm?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Is it the Bill Cosby effect?
And
I don't liken him to Bill Cosby because, you know, no telling what he's going to do. But is it a general universal rule we don't sell to black people? Because Diddy did not own Revolt.
Right.
People thought he did. He did not.
Right.
He became a face for Revolt and had, you know, some stock in it, but he did not own it.
Yeah.
So is it a universal rule we just don't? It's like in the hair business, the Chinese people will not sell fake hair to black people. They will not sell all of them goods, them hair products, to black people. But yet they
like
live
wholesale.
in black. Right, that's what I mean, wholesale.
They
won't let them in on the business.
Yeah.
Right? So is this sort of like the same thing where, look, we can't let you in because I'm also hearing he wants to air some HBCU games, college football games.
Yeah, like he I think he inked a deal with Fox.
Yes.
And I think he's getting his own channel to air.
I know he owns the Weather Channel, but they like, nigga, that's the weather. You know.
No, but you know what? You know what I think it could be? I think it could be one of those cases where if we let you do this, if we let you get here, then it's kind of no telling what you like. How there's no ceiling on where you can go, so we can't let you get this. You know what I'm saying?
And because media is so important. Yes. Remember, this is a psychological war. We need to control your thought, what you eat, what you see, what you think is hot, what you drink, the athletes. And so a network gives us the ability to change minds. That's why Bill Cosby couldn't buy NBC, right? Because if you want to know about the unknown, you study the known. If the Cosby Show and A Different World is going to be the template by which programming on NBC moves forward, then we got a problem here. You know what I mean? Because Bill is going to literally change minds. I know people who only went to college after watching A Different World. You understand my point? Like, it wasn't even in their lexicon to even see themselves at a college. And so imagine 24-hour programming that, for the most part, dealt with a part of who we are that is not seen on any other network besides laughing and goofing and joking, Malcolm.
Yeah.
So that's why he can own the Weather Channel. Niggas check the weather for 30 seconds and keep it moving. You're not changing mindsets. Even though the black man has the ability to change the weather, I go back to my degrees, what makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? But that's a whole nother story.
Heard you.
Our consciousness brings clouds and distillation on the planet. The black man and black woman are God. But that's beside the point. That's not why he owns the Weather Channel. The Weather Channel is there because niggas gonna 30 seconds and they're gonna go out. They're not gonna entertain, get into deep thought, or be inceptionized with ideas that we are great. Right? Even the football stuff, what is niggas running up and down the field. All right, so we'll cut them in on that deal. And I like it because you get to see some HBCUs that can really play. So I think that's a great little thing, you know?
I thought somebody else was supposed to bring more visibility to the HBCU game, but that's
somebody, right? Somebody was supposed to.
Somebody was supposed to do. And then I came over here and said that. Then people told me that I was hating.
No, because God sent this person over to the HBCUs to, and then God said that $40 million. God told me to go get that $40 million. That's not right, Malcolm. Malcolm, you can't do that, Malcolm. You can't hold that against me, Malcolm. You just can't do that, Malcolm. That's not right. You know, you and your father. I can't wait for your show to cancel, cause the shit you're talking is just not right. God sent me there, and I got robbed over there. The devil was over there, Malcolm. The devil. Yeah. I went over there. God sent me, but the devil was there. Yeah. So I went out to school with no people look like me. That's okay. None of them look like me. I live in a good community with nothing but white
kids
folks.
got two family households.
Yeah, two family household. I want my linemen. You know, the only black kids are the ones I brought in. But you know that's where God sent me. So that's where I'm at.
Let's take a commercial break.
Time for a commercial.
It is. Get your questions ready. Yes. Ask some good ones, and we'll get to them. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man is the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot, is on you.
Come on, big money. Yeah, I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You will walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban X and West. It's kind of like both ours. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Cool. My Urban X shirt, punk.
And we are back.
Yes.
Thank you guys for here. We appreciate you. Thank you for enjoying those commercials. There was some classic ones. Thank you, thank you.
Malcolm, we need to get together and do a whole series of skits.
Yeah, we owe that. We owe that.
We owe that
to the people.
To the people.
To the people. We do.
You know?
Okay.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's take some questions. Did you guys see Eddie Griffin go off on Kamala? No. Wait, maybe
Eddie's been going off for a while.
Yeah, I probably did see that.
Eddie been going
real
off.
quick.
Yeah.
Visit, guys, if you're watching, visit schoolofexcellence.com. It's in the chat. Shouts out to Quaness who's been putting it in the chat. I have a free download that free download, completely free, with 50 online businesses you can start from $0 to $1,000.
Grifter.
Right? Whatever. It's free. It's free. The hell? Get out of here.
Grifter.
It's a list of so yeah, list of businesses, a list of softwares and tools that we use to run our business here.
Yes.
A self-assessment to see what kind of entrepreneur you are, also in there. A checklist for starting your own online business, also in there.
Well,
completely free. Yeah, completely free. Everything is in there. Go get it.
So School of Excellence is your journey over the last 6 or 7 years. The ups, the downs, the trials, the tribulations, the mistakes, the wins, the losses.
Everything.
Problem solving, drama is all in there, is what you're saying.
So, yes, so on the YouTube channel, School of Excellence, I promised myself that I was going to literally teach everything I know that we've learned over this past 8 years. Everything. Not holding nothing back. It's all going up there. So go check it out. Go subscribe to the new channel as well. I appreciate that.
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, you need to have the link from now on to your new channel here. But only go over there if you're interested in business.
That's why I'm trying to kind of like get it from the dirt again.
Yeah, you got to kind of get it from the dirt. Don't just go sign up because he Malcolm. No, that's cool. Yeah. But he needs people over there who want to know how we did. How Malcolm moved this company from $0 to $1 million.
Yeah.
Don't get small, nigga.
No, you're right. I'm here with it.
Don't get small.
Christopher said write a book. So I'm writing. So my next book is going to be The Science of Excellence, and that's coming. I already got it. Like I'm already outlining. I'm already getting that ready. So the YouTube channel, the website, everything is the precursor to the new book.
And what I'll say to that is, $1 million ain't what you think it is, because we didn't say $1 million profit. It's just that the company, through Malcolm, Mama Dot, and Dot's, guidance, we were able to accumulate that over the course of 6 years of hard work. And so you too can do it.
We made a lot of mistakes. I did a video. I kind of reshot the video on the top 10 mistakes that we made. So that's on the channel right now. But in talking about it again and going through that process is very funny, because now, like, if I look at it and I'm just like, how didn't we realize that? But when you're so close to something,
yes,
and you don't know what you don't know.
See,
so
this journey. Go ahead, Malcolm.
Oh, go ahead.
This journey started with us knowing nothing. We just had a vision and an idea. And part of the problem is people, they want the instant results. They know nothing about business, nothing about, all the stuff that it takes, the raw materials. Because every time you buy a shirt, we got to buy a shirt. We don't manufacture shirts. And so there's so much that goes into it that it discourages people because they watching these YouTubers who making this shit look easy. It is not. If you work hard, you can get it, but it's not easy under any circumstance. So most people fall by the wayside because many are chosen, many are called, but the chosen are few. And the chosen few are those who choose themselves, because the road starts like this and then it gets narrower and narrower and narrower because of the hard work, trials, tribulations, sacrifices. And so I commend you, on that body of work, because you could have just said, nah, I got a degree, I'm just gonna go to work and end it there. And you didn't. And so you saw something in that, and I hope other people become inspired by that. So here's a clap for you.
Thank you. That is the goal. That is the goal. Absolutely. So scienceofexcellence.com and Science of Excellence is the YouTube channel as well. So I'll have the links up next week. I'll probably shoot a commercial or something so you guys can see.
Yes.
Let's talk about those riots in the UK. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's going down.
Did you see them attacking those black people?
I did.
Did you see that? Okay.
I did.
I saw that. Saw that as well.
I saw that.
That is crazy.
So what's the gist of the riot over there? What are they rioting about?
I'm actually not even sure. My friend he lived in the UK for a couple years. He was telling us about it because a lot of those videos he was seeing, he goes, I used to go to the gym over there.
Right. He's familiar with the area.
He's familiar with the area, so he was telling us. So I actually don't know. If you guys can kind of fill me in, please let me know. I would be very interested in what's going on. What about this new Louisiana law?
Yeah, so it's a new law in Louisiana that if you are convicted of rape or, to that magnitude, I believe of a minor, that you can be castrated.
What is it like physically or chemically castrated?
I'm not sure, but the point I want to make is I have zero problems when you violate children. You know how I feel about that. But somebody brought up a very good point. What if that child is lying? What if that child was coached to say this? Because it happens. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And how do you recompensate me for something of that magnitude? And so I hope that this is strictly based on maybe DNA evidence or something that cannot really be refuted, because, it's one person in the family doing it, coaxing you to say it was another person. And you know how kids, if you keep telling them the same things over and over, they start believing that. So I don't want there to be any mistakes in something of that magnitude.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
so
if they got
chemical
terminology to turn your shit off and turn it back on, if you are found innocent, then So
yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, but that's what they're doing there, and that may be something that becomes. But remember, the same people who are charging you for these crimes are the same people who get down with these crimes.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yo, did you see that? I forget I don't know the gay dating app, but they said like they always spike at those like Republican rallies.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The Tinder app be like, yo, nigga, I'm 4 feet away from the get down. One of you niggas right here. I'm 3 feet away, nigga. I'm getting hot, nigga. Is it you? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Funny. Somebody said, did I listen to the Kanye album? It was horrible. I listened to the new Kanye album. I liked it. Now, he's got Vultures 2 out.
Oh,
and
I didn't hear it.
It's good. Now, with that being said, I have coined a couple of phrases. shit hop, right? Hip hop is another Black Dot phrase. Now I'm adding hip rock. Because this album is not hip hop. It's definitely not shit hop. It's more like hip rock. And so it's a fusion of guitar riffs and you know, things of that nature. And I give Kanye always credit for not being able to put him in any category. So I just popped it in with my new headphones. They slamming. And I just acoustically, vibrationally listened to it. And I liked it. Now the rapping is not up to par. It's not a hip hop album. If you're gonna look at this through a hip hop lens, it was terrible. I will say that. But if you just listen sonically, you know, for sounds and things, you know, it has some slaps to it.
Real quick, West Side Gun, he came out with a new album. I think Hitler Wears Hermes 6. And on the intro, A.A. Rashid is on the intro. So shouts out to A.A. Rashid.
He's been on the intro of all of them joints.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Shout out to God, A.A. Rashid, opening up all of those albums. Nice. You know, they met by chance.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they met by chance.
He's just been on. He's been on all them joints or the outro. And I'm just like, yo, that's that's dope.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Super dope. So I didn't get a chance to listen to the album yet because I don't know. I haven't been in the mood for new music.
Did you listen to Vultures 1?
I did listen to Vultures 1. I did.
Okay, Vultures 1 was slamming.
Yes,
as far as
I like
was
that
concerned. This one is along those lines, but it's lesser of the two, in my humble opinion. But again, what are you after? Who's making sounds? Who's doing the sound alchemy the way him and Travis Scott are for hip hop or, you know, for urban? And so some of them joints ain't got no drums on them. It's all piano riffs. I get it.
Okay. Who's Kamala picking for VP? I heard she had a few meetings with some choices. I think she picked her choice already, or she's gonna announce very, very soon.
Okay.
But I just have this feeling that there's not gonna be an election, guys. Like I just have this really
You said that a year ago.
eerie feeling. It's just I don't see it. I don't know.
And if war comes in, you're right. And again, they just strong-armed the president.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say. They just say, yo, nigga, go sit down. We got this. And he went and sat down.
Yeah.
And so anything is possible in this country. Anything is possible. You didn't think they could make you stay home 4 years ago.
Facts.
They made everybody go home and stay home.
Facts.
Except for the liquor stores, the churches, and your food. That had to be delivered, you know?
Yeah.
So, yep, interesting.
Malcolm, yeah, ever down with Rage Against the Machine? That was kind of like hip rock. You're right.
It was Rage Against the Machine. I used to like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I used to love Red Hot Chili Peppers. They had a same kind of vibe. Nirvana was my guy. The group Nirvana, Kurt Cobain was my guy.
Yeah.
And so my palette, you know, extends out somewhat. But to see, because you can't keep doing boom bap. And I love boom bap, right? But what moves culture along? It's the music, it's the art. Yeah. And so the art has to break through certain areas, because if you keep listening to the same rhyme patterns, the same beat patterns, consciousness stays in a certain spot. It don't move. Somebody has to continually experiment with sound, with vocals, and all of that to try to at least keep a gateway open so we can continue to expand, because the music is a very important part of that. Yeah. The music, the art, the acting, the storytelling, it's all a part of the story, and it's important, you know?
Did you see DJ Mustard? His album came out, and it sold like 18,000 first week. Big Corey, thank you.
Big Corey, thank you. Just wanted to say thank you for the breakdowns to stuff and I can't pay attention to. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
So Mustard, on the strength of They Not Like Us, thought this is the perfect time to drop his album to capitalize on themselves. I think it was a great move. What happened?
But it didn't. I don't know what happened. And DJ Academics is now using this as his bungee board and going, see, Kendrick did all of that for himself. He not about to give none of you niggas anything. He ain't give anybody a verse. He ain't give anybody a shout out, endorsement. He only did that for him, and y'all about to drown because of it.
Well, I wouldn't take it that far.
No,
Kendrick is, first of all, Kendrick is an introvert to begin with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so Kendrick is not going to be one that's always out there. He did
I didn't
you a
expect him
favor,
to do
nigga.
that.
You sent him 200 beats.
Yeah. I didn't think he would. I didn't think he would promote anything anyway.
So,
however, what I will say
is the jump off.
What I will say is that the people who did in fact jump out there on, I gotta kind of, it might be a little lonely out there because I don't see him jumping to anybody's defense. He's gonna do his thing.
He's always gonna do it. Now he's gonna drop his album.
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. But I mean, like, if you were YG, are you about to get a Kendrick verse? I doubt it.
But that's not who Kendrick is. That's
Exactly,
like
but
Rakim wasn't
YG
ever giving you a verse.
Right, but YG, you jumped out there versus, I don't know. But
But
he's on the island.
Malcolm, the
He's on
moment
island.
required you to jump out there. It
True,
was
true
a
that,
moment, especially
that,
on the
true that.
West. And
True
so
that.
you got payment just by being a part of that
that.
moment, in my humble opinion. So
True that.
Mustard, I don't know nothing about your beats. I make a few, but I'm assuming it was a compilation album of artists on his beats. But he ain't DJ Khaled, nigga.
And he's trash.
Who?
Khaled is. He's
is
garbage.
a broker.
A bad one. He hasn't put
Well-
out a good album in like 7 years.
He's made his money already.
True. He's terrible though.
Yeah, and he didn't stand up for his people, so he
This
laying
is
low.
true.
He laying low on that tip. Did you see his
true.
refrigerator, bro?
Yeah, that's why he looks like that. And
Did you
his
see
kids
the
about to
shit
look
that
like
was
that too.
in his refrigerator?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
just wanted to add that. At the end of the day, your music had to speak for itself. If you
Yo,
make hot
one day-
tracks,
One day, we're gonna talk about that Kendrick and Drake beef, and I have a theory, and everybody's still very emotionally high from it right now. But one day, when everybody just kind of calm down, I'll give you my theory. Short version, they were both lying, but Kendrick had the better lie because calling somebody a pedophile is rougher. But
Yeah.
I'll
that,
explain
Malcolm,
that one day. Yeah.
a new generation is going to come with a level of unbiasedness. And all they're going to do is look at the battle itself. Now,
Yeah.
Kendrick, I still feel won the battle 10
He
years
won.
from now, 50 years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm
it
not-
was,
I- yeah.
here's the thing that people are afraid to say, Malcolm. And this is why our relationship is what it is. Because when these cameras are not rolling, we have real conversations. We don't get into the hype of the emotion, and the battle was closer than people would like to give credit for, Malcolm.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, in the moment, in this and that bop, boom, bop, what Drake represents, bang, 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 I get it. So I'm with all of that. A new generation will come and just put the facts on the table and go,
Yeah.
all right, both of these niggas was lying, but that lie was bigger than that lie.
It just sounds better, yeah.
The Family Matters track lived for 3 hours. Not even 3 hours.
Yeah,
Before it
30
was
minutes.
smothered. It lived for 30 minutes. That was
30
the
minutes.
battle. That was the battle
Yeah.
for me right there.
Right
then,
there. Right
Kendrick
there.
hit him with the They Not Like Us,
Yeah.
which just took it over the top. But smothering a song that had 3 different styles versus a video that addressed everybody, if it was able to live, and I know y'all hate it, would have gained more traction. But the chess move of Kendrick was brilliant all the way
Yeah,
through.
the fact-
His
like,
performance, his
Yo, I
stoicness,
actually-
his chess game, everything was brilliant.
I don't know what Drake's team was thinking about by not having at least 2 more songs ready.
They were supposed to have 9 songs ready, Malcolm.
Yeah.
9.
Seriously.
If I'm going up against Kendrick Lamar, an introvert who plays a 3 and 4 dimensional level of chess, just by the way he moves, he was supposed to have 9 songs ready before you even talk shit to Kendrick. Because Kendrick probably had 25 songs that he could have released at any given time. See, while you out here being Drake, trying to screw other people's girls and relying on the machine, this nigga is relying on his pen game.
Yeah.
And he watching he said that, let me have something counter. This is why I don't know why battle rappers only have 3 verses. I'm from the school, you would have to have 8 verses. At least
I remember Jay Mills talking, and he said he used to have 15 verses, like, ready for everything you had to say.
Right.
Like, this is just in case you said that, I might have to go to this one. Just in case you said that.
Just the temperament of the battle may require me to bring this verse in.
Yeah.
Right? That's the way I was raised as an MC.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. How do you know he's a pedophile? I don't know him being a pedophile. I didn't hear none of that stuff. So, I don't, like,
if you make those accusations, that's not like calling me a fake, a phony, a fraud, right? So you're saying that I violate children, then there needs to be something to prove that and back that up. That's just on any level. That's why we always hit this alleged button, because we really don't know. We weren't there, right? And if you make those kind of accusations about me in regular life, dude, what kind of shit are you talking? My life could be destroyed. Right? Because somebody made a lie and I got to go through a system, and in prison they don't play that. Now I'm in prison. I didn't do nothing, but they don't know that. And now my life is destroyed. And then when I get out, because it was proven it was false, it's too late.
It's too late. It's still over.
The damage is done.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to be careful with certain accusations that you make. If you say, I'm gay, all right, I can even tolerate that because it's Hollywood. Everybody gay sometime. You know what I mean? I get that. But when you say I did something to children and you can't prove it, now, is he on the flight list? I don't know. All of that stuff may come to pass. It may. But at the moment, if you can't prove it, then you jumping out there and you turning people against me in the worst way. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. If he obviously has receipts, then homie would be in jail.
And so you think Mr. Righteous Kendrick is just holding receipts about Drake violating children to release on a song and not giving it to police?
Then that's a testament on him. What the hell is his
on
problem?
him? You get like, I want you guys to just really just
think
relax.
that through before you say that stupid shit.
Relax, just
right.
Think.
He got it. Then why are you not putting somebody who deserves to be obviously behind bars? Then you are a part of the problem. We blame people for that shit all the time. You sat around and watched. You knew.
Why you knew?
And you did nothing. No, that don't fly. If you know for sure, let's end this shit. Let's end it.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. And I know a lot of y'all will take that as a defense for
they do.
Drake.
Yeah,
but even if Drake
calling me
said that
OVO.
about fucking Kendrick, I'd be on my same shit. Don't say that kind of shit. That shit is damaging, bro.
Guys, I want you, when Pusha T, before, keep it this year. When the initial thing just started, we were talking about like, yo, Drake must be a horrible person. And everybody, we literally said that. We were literally just covering it. And yeah, whatever. I'm not doing it no more. No, I'm not.
I just think it's important to revisit in this art of war where we're going with this nowadays. I had no problem with revealing you got a spare kid, this, that, none of that shit. You know.
And what happened with that?
Right. And so, I'm talking about Pusha.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, I had no problems with any of that.
Yeah.
Certain things we got to be careful, and that's why we have an alleged button.
Allegedly.
Because we don't know for sure. You know?
Absolutely.
And that's across the board. If Drake said that about Kendrick, I'd be like, nigga, you better have receipts. This nigga don't even fucking come outside.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of shit you got on this nigga? So let's just be careful how we move forward with that.
Absolutely. Malcolm, your favorite rapper is like that's, you get what I'm saying? Like that's how, like, I look at this as wrestling. All of his, but even Rick Ross now, he's been like looking very corny to me lately.
He been looking corny to me.
I know,
when
but
I
it's
saw
just
the nigga
like
out on his farm, and he looks suspect to me. That's all. You know.
Okay.
And so I started seeing him in a different light, and I'm like, I'm good. You know, and you're talking to a conspiracy theory. So I'm not saying half that shit about all of them ain't true.
True.
But the reason they able to continue to operate, because we don't know for sure, because we weren't in those rooms. Now, DNA evidence, look what happened to Polite. Right?
Oh,
there was actual DNA evidence.
Yeah. They got
Dude,
him
I
out of
have
there.
nothing else to say about that. Nigga can go upstate forever.
Yeah.
DNA evidence, that means, you know, boom. We saw you we know you was with this girl. We got DNA evidence. Dude, that's bad.
Yeah.
But if you just gonna blanketly say it, you know.
Somebody asked, have you heard of Nutri's Front Porch live performances?
I heard about that too.
I think I have heard about that.
I seen them on the front porch. All of that stuff, I get it. It's bringing these artists to a more humble, closed environment setting. Because I like going to a jazz bar or something and watching the jazz band rock out live. Shout out my man Ken Taylor, or the Funk Nautics or something, I believe they call. You know, you get the feel, the vibration of the synths, but to have you on a porch just rocking for no reason, I guess it's something. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to like everything. You know.
Anybody suing, he wouldn't sue in a rap battle. I don't think that's the way to do it. That's the reason why I think he doubled down on them the fact that he said Kendrick's girl's name. I feel like he just ran with it because the internet ran with it, and that's why I think they're lying.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to the song, the line before the Whitney line was basically, I can go anywhere I want. I'll be with some bodyguards like Whitney. If you saw the movie The Bodyguard, Whitney had a CIA bodyguard. Now, the other way the line could go, the way y'all, is that Whitney was sleeping with her bodyguard. Is Drake saying he's sleeping with his bodyguard? No. He just said the line. I think he didn't even realize it about that being Shorty's name until the internet said it, and then he was just kind of like, all right, we here now, whatever. That's what I think.
Wouldn't take it that far. He probably knew.
Okay, but what does the line mean though?
Again, it could only mean either you sleeping with the bodyguard or.
But then in his other song, he's not. Dave Free isn't the bodyguard; he's the manager. So it makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my point. That's it. Niggas is lying.
50 Cent winning $1 billion court case? No, I didn't hear about that. Somebody said 50 gonna win $1 billion court case.
Jay Nightmare, what's wrong with you, man?
What'd he say?
He said, boat sinking, who you save, wife, dot, son, or and sister. Like, what's wrong with you, man? I'm going down.
I don't even know what that means.
Bubble J, that was the AI song, by the way. That wasn't his song. That was AI. Like, come on, guys. Like, I get it. He's not the person to like right now, but again, it's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth. It's not your wife. Like, why are you mad? Like, why you mad? Oh my god. Goodness, guys.
Any other questions?
Okay. No, another question. They just mad that I'm not mad. It's weird.
Oh yeah. I like
It's
it.
okay. Yeah.
I like it.
But guys, we will see you guys Thursday. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. We'd appreciate it. We see you guys on Thursday
For the
yeah.
808.
808 Lionsgate.
Lionsgate. Yeah. Peace.